And moving on to the latest on North Korea, Pyongyang is reportedly planning yet another nuclear test sometime this year, according to a diplomatic source close to the Chinese government. The explosive power of this potential fourth test is expected to be greater than the one from this past week. Our Eoh Jin-joo has the details.
North Korea has reportedly informed its closest ally, China, of its plans to conduct an additional nuclear test, or perhaps even two more within the year. A source close to Beijing's high-ranking government officials said Pyongyang has completed preparations for another nuclear test in its efforts to bring the United States back to the negotiating table. The source added that the explosive power of the North's potential fourth test will be even greater than its third, with the figure standing at about 10 kilotons. The source said Pyongyang is not afraid of any additional sanctions by the international community and will likely reduce its dependence on Beijing for food, as it has harvested an increased amount of grain this year. The North believes this is due to reforms carried out in the agricultural and economic sectors. With regard to China's role in penalizing North Korea, the source said Beijing will agree to additional UN sanctions, but refused to comment on how far China is willing to go. Meanwhile, an international think tank based in the UK predicts that with an additional nuclear test, Pyongyang could strengthen its nuclear capabilities, which would pose grave threats to the global community.
A successful nuclear test of about 10 kilotons estimated. It's increasingly possible that within the next 2 to 4 years, experts suggest that they'll be able to possess a nuclear-tipped missile that will possibly be capable of reaching the United States.
The researcher adds it will take some time to figure out whether the North used plutonium or uranium in its test. But if it turns out to be uranium, it will be of a bigger threat to the international community, as uranium is more easily transported to other countries. Eoh Jin-joo, Arirang News.